Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Real News Extra. My name is Fred. I'm the operations manager here at Relaw APC, and joining me today is Jennifer Felten, the principal and founder of Relaw APC. So Jennifer, what is CFPB and what are they alleging in their kickback lawsuit?
Right. So CFPB stands for the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. This is a federal agency who primarily regulates lending, right? So they're in the financial system, lending being a government regulated area of business when you're dealing with Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, government-backed loans.
Right.
So they have the authority. Again, federal government has limited authority to regulate. They have to have a federal purpose. Federal loans are a federal purpose. Real estate also flows within that. Under the CFPB's purview is what's called the Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act, so RESPA. RESPA is designed to protect consumers in multiple different ways. The one most people know about from RESPA is disclosures. So all the lending disclosures when you buy a house are all part of RESPA. They've regulated to make sure that consumers get fair and clear reporting of information. Well, one of the pieces of RESPA, also Section 8, deals with kickbacks. So the reality is that the average person today, the statistics say they buy and sell a house every 10 years. So if I buy and sell a house every 10 years, do I know what title company to use? Do I know what escrow company to use? Right? I don't have relationships in these industries, but my real estate agent, who hopefully helps people buy and sell houses every month, does have these relationships.
Right.
So
of course.
The consumers tend to rely on the real estate agents for the selection of the other vendors in the transaction. Well, those vendors know that the real estate agents control the business, so the vendors market to the realtors, right? They don't market to the consumers, they market to the realtors. And when that marketing includes paying for the referral of that business, right, a kickback, that's illegal. Because we don't want the consumers having to pay the cost for these kickbacks, this compensation for the referral of business.
Got it.
So that's the law we're talking about, is the anti-kickback law. Traditionally, they've gone after lenders for anti-kickback, but this is a case against a brokerage. So this brokerage not only is subject to RESPA, real estate agents are subject to RESPA, they have their own affiliated lender and their own affiliated escrow company. And the allegation is that they were paying kickbacks for the referral of business by the agents in their brokerage to get loans and to get title and escrow transactions. So that's what's alleged in this case.
So why and how do federal and state laws try to stop the kickbacks?
Right. So RESPA is a federal law.
Yes. In
California, every different type of real estate professional is regulated by a regulator as well. So for the brokerage, and this case is not in California, but if they were in California, it would be the Department of Real Estate. They regulate brokers. For the escrow company, it would be the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation. For the lender, it would be the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation. And for the title company, it would be the Department of Insurance. So in California, within the regulations that each one of those regulators controls, so like DFPI is the financial code, realtors is the business and professions code, Department of Insurance is the insurance code. There are state anti-kickback rules in addition to the federal rules. So those are designed, again, these are consumer protections so that consumers are not paying for the cost of people trying to buy business from other real estate professionals.
Okay. What are some things that real estate professionals should do to make sure that they're staying in compliant with all the laws?
Don't take a kickback.
Pretty simple?
It's pretty simple. And I guess the reality is there are so many people vying for real estate agent business. And there are things that those people can do to try and get their business that's completely legal. Right? So if I'm an escrow company and I go out and teach classes on escrow to real estate agents to help them be better educated for their clients, technically it's a thing of value. I've taught them something, but that's not considered a kickback. If I go to a trade show and give out pens and pads of paper and, bookmarks with my name on it, that's not a kickback. But If I say, if you give me an escrow, I'm going to give you $500, that's a kickback.
Right.
So the realtors need to know what they can accept and what they can't accept, and they should be staying within the rules relative to those lines.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Real News Extra. If you're enjoying this content, please remember to click like or subscribe and to click that little bell for future notifications. My name is Fred. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.